Hey, I'm Jakira Black and this is another book haul. I was supposed to be on a book buying ban this month. It didn't quite work. So yeah, let's start with the books. First up, I will tell you about an audiobook that I've got this month. I'm not going to show you the picture because it takes too much editing, to be quite honest, and it's just easier to just do it straight away. So the book is, once I get to it, is Trails of Apollo by Rick Riordan. I've read the Percy Jackson series, the first one. I've not read all of the second one because I was busy and Amy sort of spoilt it a bit because she kept going on about it. I think I've got them in ebooks, so I probably will read them at some stage. But I thought I'd get this and maybe interest myself in the world again. The Trails of Apollo is about the god Apollo, who's made mortal, or at least half mortal, half made into a demigod. And I think he meets Percy Jackson, and yeah, I don't know anything about it. I think my daughter's read it, but I haven't, and I've got it now. So yeah. So also this month I've been buying, and these books aren't so bad. I've been buying writing books because obviously writing books, I'm an author. I want to get published. So, it's important to get these books. So first up, and I'm not going to show you a picture again because I can't be bothered. Sorry. Is Indie Author Survival Guide by S.K. Quinn. Yeah, I don't know much about it. Indie is obviously independent, so it's about how to go on your own, and I don't know anything about it. I am hoping that it's about self-publishing. I got it free through Kindle Unlimited, so it wasn't actually free. It's just that I pay so much a month. So yeah, the other ebook I've got is, I actually wanted to get it in physical form, but it would have cost 20 quid, whereas I got it for 5, I think, or 6 on ebook. So it was like ebook. It's the Story Grid by Sean Coyne. I did read what it was about at the time. I cannot remember what it said it was about. A friend of mine, I want to mention to her, said it was next on her pile of writing books that she's going to read. So, and I do trust her opinion on writing books and creative writing. So I thought I would get it and I will go through it. So yeah, I've just finished reading today the creative writing book that I have been reading. So yeah, one of these will possibly be the next one that I read. I've got some other creative writing books as well that I can read, so we'll see. The other 2 creative writing books I got were Story Genius: How to Use Brain Science to Go Beyond Outlining and Write a Riveting Novel by Lisa Cron. I assume it's something to do with psychology. I did read about what it was at the time. I would read you the blurb, but little writing, and it'll take me ages to read it. Well, it wouldn't take me ages to read it, but I want to get this video done as quickly as possible, so it's an interesting video and not too long for people to watch. So the other writing book I got was On Writers and Writing by Margaret Atwood, who is the author behind The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know anything about this book again. One of the tutors recommended it on my course. I really like The Handmaid's Tale. So this will be like sitting at the feet of a master and listening to her words, which is essentially what reading is quite often, especially non-fiction. So yeah, I'm going to read this and I'm going to devour it, and hopefully it will improve my writing skills. So yeah, so next up is this book, which is so pretty. I absolutely adore it. This is a book that I've bought. It came today from Amazon, Well, actually, Amy's bought it at the moment, but I'm giving her the money back and I'm not got around to doing it yet. It's Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This cover is absolutely beautiful. The cover is, the pages are blue. Yeah, I am really looking forward to this. I hope to get it, to read it before I die. I'm hoping not to die anytime soon anyway, but I've got so many books to read that it's like... But yeah, I want to read this. It's a boy called Laszlo, and he has dreams and something about an ancient city that's 200 years ago disappeared, called Weep, and him going to find it. So yeah, I really like the sound of that. Even more so, I really like the cover. So next up, I'll put them down there because library books. Is a book that cost me 50p from a library sale. This is Intertwined by Gina Showalter. Yeah, I really like her writing. My daughter's trying to phone me and she's been annoying. So yeah, I want to read this. I'm just going to type busy. I really like there. She's asked me what I'm doing. Video. I loaded her First Life book. I really liked it. So when I saw this 50p, I was like, I'm getting that. So another 50p book from the library sale was Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. I assume that this is the book that the film was based on, which I really enjoyed, and I want to get to this as soon as possible because I want to see how much it differs, because obviously usually the book is nearly always better than the film, so I really like the film, so hopefully I will really like this a lot more. Where's the other one? I don't even know where the other book is. Oh, here it is. I got this one from the library as well for 50p. Immortal Beloved, Discover the Secret to Everlasting Life by Kate Tiernan. I think this is a vampire story, love story, guilty pleasure. Yeah. I've got a cold and I'm asthmatic, so I'm coughing quite a lot. I've actually done quite well not to cough already. So next up is a book that I don't actually know that much about, but I bought it because it's so pretty and because I've read about it. I know it's fairy tale retelling. I think it's fairy tale retelling. There's a girl, she lives in a village and there's a dragon, and the girl is worried that her friend is going to be picked to serve the dragon for 10 years, but the friend isn't, someone else's, as in, yeah. I got this, The Power by Naomi Alderman. This is women are able to hurt men. It's just a snap of the fingers and they can hurt men, maybe even kill them. Sounds so good. It doesn't really. The thing is, power corrupts. You know, I mean, the lady at Waterstone said it was absolutely horrifying, the story. So I'm looking forward to getting to this as soon as possible, because I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't. And the thought that if I had that power and power corrupts and stuff, you can imagine that the women aren't going to come out of this very well. So I've got a book here that is actually Amy's. Now, I did find out about this before she got it, and obviously she found out about it as well. I can't remember what it's about, but I did really like the sound of it when I read the blurb. It's called Bright Smoke, Coal Fire by Rosamund Hodge. I think at least one person's heard this in a YouTube video. I don't know who. But yeah, I've got no idea when I get to this, because books. So I've just got the library books now. So in my last book called The Library One, I said about that I'd got The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I have now got the other 2 books that are out so far, The Mime Order and The Song Rising. I do not know anything about this series. I think it's something to do with clairvoyance. I don't know. I'm not sure really if I'll like it, and I've got all 3 books from the library, and I don't know if I like it. So we'll see, won't we? Because obviously it's library books, so I need to get to them as soon as possible. And last up is a book which has been completed by Ursula Jones. I think it's probably based on an idea or initial writings by Diana Wynne Jones, called The Islands of Chaldea. Guess what? I don't know that much about it. But the thing is, that's the thing. You don't need to know about books. Sometimes it's really nice to go in blind and just read them and enjoy them. It's only a short book, so yeah, I possibly might read this next. I don't know. Yeah. At the moment, I'm actually listening to an audio book, the 3rd Spooks series, Dark Army, I think it is, possibly, or Dark Assassin, or something like that. I can't remember what it is. I could actually look on here and actually find out, because obviously it's on audio book. It's Spooks, Dark Assassin. It's the 3rd book in the 2nd series of Joseph Delaney's Spooks Apprentice with Tom Ward. So there you go. This is the 2nd time I'm recording it. I've managed to shave off 5 minutes by talking a little bit faster. So I'm going to go, and then I'm going to upload. I will put links to the books that I said about that I couldn't show you pictures on, so you can actually look. Okay, bye.